Alright, let's get to it.
Okay, I guess we're finally here doing this podcast thing.
Yep.
What a long time coming it's been.
It sure has.
How do you feel about it?
Bloody excited, mate.
Me too. Alright, let's get started with introducing ourselves. We're both obviously, well, you can't see us, but we're both Asians born in Australia with different Asian backgrounds. I'm full Chinese. My mom's from Hong Kong, my dad's from China. But this jungle monkey over here...
Well, I am 50% Chinese, 25% Vietnamese, 25% Thai.
Can you speak any of those languages?
Maybe, but you could also call me the fruit salad, the Asian Caesar salad.
Well, outside of that, we've also been together for 10 years. A little background about ourselves.
Yeah, so we were friends, I guess, many moons ago, and basically have ever since been on adventures together till now.
And one of the main things that we really do enjoy doing is just doing these late night conversations, which is how this podcast came about. We found ourselves always having D&Ms like the ones that you'll be hearing on this podcast.
Yeah, so it's something we enjoy engaging into our daily. We find that it allows us to strengthen connections between friends and family and help us understand others better.
Yeah.
In our episodes, we'll be bringing in our different perspectives and we'll discuss whether or not this is influenced by our life experiences or cultural upbringing.
Yeah, so speaking of cultural upbringing, a little bit about mine. I've been brought up in an environment where no one talked about their feelings and we weren't actually given the opportunity to voice our thoughts. So discovering how to open up and be open on certain views and topics was something that I definitely had to learn, and I would love to share this with you all. It was definitely a mindset change for me. Whereas for Sam over here, your upbringing was completely opposite.
I wouldn't say completely opposite, but I guess I had the opportunity to really have a close relationship with my older sister, which is about 9 years difference to me. So it allowed me to understand a lot of her challenges as a teenager. And as a female, I find that it really helps me see things from an alternative perspective, especially from a young age. Growing up, our family dynamic in terms of communication was a little different from, I guess, your usual Asian culture. We were quite open to discuss and talk about our feelings and to be honest with each other.
Yeah, that's awesome. And it's definitely great to be open. Well, so from this, you can see we had quite different experiences growing up, but this has allowed us to learn a lot from each other, which has also helped us recognize that there are more than one way to do or see things.
100%. Everything you will hear will be raw and unfiltered conversations that we normally have anyway. So, except now we can share it with you all, and hopefully it's something that's relatable.
Yeah, so that's essentially how the whole podcast came about. Obviously, this is our views and takes on particular situations, but we're not here to try and influence anyone to think a certain way. We just want to keep everything fun and casual. No judgment, no right or wrong. We're excited to discuss topics with our friends, family, and future guests to see their takes and how it may or may not differ from how we see things.
That's it for now. This is Ask the Duo podcast, and we'll see you in our first official episode. Thank you so much if you have reached to the end. We really appreciate you for tuning in. And if you like what you hear, please share it with your friends or family and subscribe to our podcast on whatever platform you are listening to.
Make sure you share any topics you'd like us to cover or questions you might have to our Instagram.
Slide it into our DMs.
Pika. You can also stay in the loop of all the behind the scenes and the release of our new episodes there too. Our Instagram is Ask the Duo Podcast. That's AskTheDuoPodcast. Man, feels like I'm in a spelling bee competition right now. Alright, that's it for now, and we'll see you back here for our next episode. Bye.
See ya. Welcome to Ask a Pod. Fuck. Oh, we recorded it without fucking.
Is it? Oh wait, it's recording.
Well, let's start to a little bit better.
Podcast. Asked to do.
Wow. No.